about the ingredients of this team. You really like the makeup of your roster, kind of where things were set up. How do you feel about that dynamic right now in terms of the ingredients you have, and whether you have enough ingredients to achieve at the level you want to and need to?
I think a lot of it is, there's so much more of a comfort level that I have with the players than they have with me, after 3 years. They know me a lot better. I know them so much better. So there's just a sense and feeling within the room that we're all on the same page. And I think that happens over time. You wish you could get it done immediately, but I think going into year 3, there's definitely a connection that we all have. And maybe it's because I'm doing a better job, too, as the head coach.
Coach, right here up front. I know you haven't seen a lot on the field of Amir Carlisle, but the reports that you've gotten over the summer and all that, what can we expect as far as his ability to contribute coming off that injury?
Yeah. Well, again, I think if you take what he did at USC as a true freshman and now his summer workouts, an explosive player, somebody that can get big chunk plays at the position, and a kid that wants to be the best. He's just got a great makeup and a desire to want to be the guy. So you love that when you have a number of really good players at the position, and he's not discouraged one bit that he's going to come in and be the guy. You like that kind of that confidence, and so he has that confidence in his ability, and again, he's got a great burst.
Okay, and how did you guys as a staff handle the whole Penn State situation and the availability of their players?
We treated it as if those players were committed to Penn State on their roster, and we kind of used the recruiting scenario, if you will, that they were committed. And the only way that we would be involved with them is if they decommitted, and they publicly said that they're looking to transfer. And if that occurred and they wanted to transfer, then we would have taken it to the next step. We never got to that point. It never became a situation for us that we had to take that next step.
Coach, over here, George Atkinson III has been really good at kickoff returns. Any chance of him moving to punt returns?
Why, do we need help there? You didn't see our stats from last year, I guess. You need to pay more attention. I think, when you look at the punt return situation from last year, Michael Floyd showed that he could probably be a great punt returner. So I think if there was a problem with punt return last year, it was that the head coach didn't put Michael Floyd back there quicker. I think if you look at all the teams that had great punt return teams last year, they had #1 draft picks, or guys that are going to be #1 draft picks, because it is so hard to return a punt. Northwestern led the Big Ten last year, and they returned 8 punts all of last year. So we returned 15. So it's just a tough play now in college football with the spread punt and the ability to get downfield before the ball is kicked. It's the rules changed. We had Rocket and Tim Brown, but those rules didn't apply when they played. And so, not to take anything away from their ability, but we certainly do not want to be where we were last year. So all of those kids are going to be evaluated at that position.